And now to the second part of our video, we're going to continue with your items that you're going to use for categorizing and ordering, like all the stuff you're going to need for your inspiration, how to capture it and how to keep it. And then we're going to move on to all the stuff you're going to need for professional industry level presentations and all the supplies you're going to need. So we're going to start off with sketch pads. Everywhere I go, I like to have something to draw on. I like blank paper because you can always just write on it, whereas it's a lot harder to draw on something with lines. It just messes my flow. So I have my mechanical pencil and my mechanical eraser all ready to go. Pencil can be erased, pen cannot, then you don't have a whole bunch of scribbles and big chunks of scribbled ink, and that just, it's messy. So then we have cameras. This little case was from the dollar store. This was from Walmart. I got it from a Christmas gift from my lovely mother, who is over there being extra quiet for me. Thank you, Mama. And one, I like to make sure that has auto scene recognition. If you're in a museum and that's where you're getting inspiration, do not have flash because it technically degrades the artifacts. So make sure it's natural light. Another thing too is you'll probably need special batteries. These are my energizers. And my camera sucks the life out of my batteries, even if I'm not using my camera. So I take them out and put them back in as I need them. And if I'm going out, I don't know how many pictures I'm going to take, so I have an extra set of 2 backups with me. I have backups of backups of backups. I put the Pentagon to shame. And cameras are another good thing, but if it's just a visual image that's not moving or a skit or anything, you're not going to need a camera. Although these cameras technically do take video. So if you're going to be doing a bit of both, then you should look into that when you're buying a camera. Digital storage of images that you find on the internet. I don't know about you, but I'm constantly searching the internet for inspiration. So I started off with a little thumb drive like this. This is 8 GB. It's a Lexar. I can slide it. In and out. And then because I ran out of room with projects from school, I then moved on to this big bad boy, and it came. Well, my brother is a sweetheart. He's always giving me his tech. He loves tech. You might meet him. This is my Smart Disk Firelight. This is 100 gigabytes. Now, I don't know about you, but since I save a lot of pictures, just for fashion alone, I have over 7,000. And then I have ones that are non-fashion related, like architecture and vehicles and stuff like that, because I want to do writing for television, film, and all the worlds that are going to be involved in that creativity process. So I have like 1,500 images for that. So I mean, I have a lot of pictures, I have a lot of files, I have, like, this is my life. It's portable. If I have access to a computer, I can plug it in and look at it. If I have access to the internet, I can save it right to this. I love this. This is my life. I can't live without it. Another thing I love is because when I was younger, I was always buying fashion magazines. Like, I had a pile that was as high as I am. I'm like 5'1.5". So that's a lot of magazines. So I ended up donating them before I went to college 3-4 years ago. And I came across this within the last year or so. This, oh my gosh, it's huge. So this, if you can see, it's the fashion design portfolio. And on the first half, you have all this lovely stuff. And it teaches you how to draw the different parts of the body. And then it tells you the different kinds of mediums. So this really comes in handy on the go. I love this. This is about, I think it's about like 20 bucks. Oh my gosh. It's so full, it's coming apart. Oh no. So anyways, if I open this up, it has about 6 sections. This is all my inspiration. Look at these big chunks of paper tears and clippings. Like my digital files, I organize everything. So I have ancient, historical, modern, futuristic, accessories, and hair, and then just abstract and everything in between. So, as you can see, I love that thing. Oh, it's heavy. When you're going through a lot of magazines, like I did, I've had magazines, I've been looking at them for 10 years, so I've gotten a lot of practice knowing what's taken literally almost out of a Butterick pattern or what's original. So anything I see original or inspiration, or if I need something for a mood board, I have it here, or I have it digitally. So next off, we're going to I'm going to tell you right now that if you want to see all the pictures that I've been saving, I uploaded about half of them, like thousands and thousands of pictures, half of them online to thebrainchildexhibition.weebly.com, and I will put the link below. I also have, so that all those pictures are going to be in the tab Design Studio, and then I also take care to write down all the good websites I like for resources, and that will be into the tab database. And there's also job sites. If you're looking for a job, I put a whole list on there, so go check it out. So now we're going to move on to presentation materials, and if you are a fashion designer, you would probably want to invest in some journals. There's just essentially sketchbooks, or they have page protectors. I'll show you this one in a minute. For inspiration, you take your clippings, you put them on, you do your sketches of how you were inspired, and then you explain it. So those are the three elements that you want. This one is from my evening wear. Now, this one this is about, I think, 15 to 20. And because it's spiral bound, I could take these out and put them back in. So, because it's so small, I end up doubling them. So, if I turn this over, so I have my construction paper, and I've painstakingly doubled it. So, what normally fits in here, I've doubled. So it's super, super thick. I've tabbed it. If you want, I can go through the whole process of what's required for a fashion design journal. Discuss sign off in the comments. I am more than happy to help you guys. So this is a portfolio that is spiral bound. So then you can add more page protectors as you need them. These are the ones for presentations. You can get these at Michael's. They're an assortment of different sizes. I have two. This one is a smaller version that I have. Comes with like a nice tab. I can just shove all my random stuff in there. This is from my first year, so then it's just a little bit of page protectors, and I just slap all my stuff in there. Don't do like me. I printed off pictures and then I collaged it. If you can, do everything online digitally with Adobe Photoshop, or even InDesign, which is actually specifically designed for design layouts. So if you want to know how to do those layouts, again, just sound off in the comments. That's why I'm here. Next on, we're going to move to how to display other items. This is Carolinian board that I have cut up. When I was doing my final collection, I'd have one illustration, or I'd have my color swatches or fabric swatches on these. So I've cut them up. There's a whole bunch of them here. They were like this long, this tall, approximately. I'm not very accurate, but as you can see, the backs are white. So if you're going to go this way and you have to cut it, go black, because the insides, of course, are white, and I had to go over it with marker, and if anybody looked really close and I had to hand this to them and they were looking at it, it would look really unprofessional. So I suggest, if you're going to buy Carolinian boards, even if you're going to cut it up or not, go all black. And cutting up, you want to use X-Acto knives. This is just one of 3. You can get these at the dollar store. Again, don't use plastic, because you're going to cut off those edges, and you don't want to do that. So if you're going to cut with an X-Acto knife, get a cutting mat, and get a metal ruler. So another thing too is how you're going to display those boards. Some boards you put on an easel. If you don't know what an easel is, this is what it is. Take your board and you display it. Now, you can get ones that are just ones designed to put on a table like this one. You cannot rely on them having a table because you're not going to go to school and they're going to have a desk and they just put it there for you and then you can put it on top because it's eye level. If you're going to invest in easels, get ones that are super long legs. They're going to be up to eye level. I honestly don't know what those prices are or where you can get them, but I'm sure if you go to a business store or a craft store, they're going to have easels for you. Cutting the boards, once you cut them, you can't go back. So if you take your boards, do ones that are a size for handing out to the individual so they can see those fabric swatches up close or those colors instead of far away. Do a specific size for that, and then do the larger ones for whatever your visuals are, your charts, your mood boards, your whatever. Because you can change the size of whatever you print, but you can't go back when you cut. So keep that in mind.